Hello, welcome to yet another Xander Talksover, Xander Talks Disney. Legal stuff, you get the gist at this point. If you've seen enough of my videos, you get what I'm trying to do. So, this is the fourth episode of Xander Talks Disney, where I talk about the modern-ish Mickey Mouse cartoons specials for Christmas, dating back from 1999 till 2018 when this came out. Currently, this is my most viewed mainline episode of Xander Talks Disney. My most viewed video is actually, weirdly enough, the last commentary I released. I'm actually both happy and surprised about that, but also shocked, because dear God, it scares me how the most viewed video is a commentary video that only got like a fraction of the views. That scares me. Okay, now before we get into the video, one thing for sure I should probably mention. This is a slightly edited version of what was already released. If you see the original video, as well as the first episode of Xander Talks Disney, and episode 6, where it was the part 2 of the 2018 review, I mentioned a specific YouTuber who has since been talked negatively in the DizTube community, well, Diz Twitter, Diz everything on the internet community. If you have no idea who I'm talking about, I recommend you kind of watch those. I want to edit out versions of those, but I kind of want these to be a time capsule of what I thought back then. And long story short, I do not think of them as kindly now. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, yeah, just watch those videos. And if you want to know why, I'm not going to answer. I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable talking about it on here. That's pretty much about it. Before we get into the commentary, here's a quick little message from our friends over at Thanks for the Magic, animated by Micah Hirsh of FireBlast Studios.
Hey you! Yes, you! Are you a fan of Disney parks but are upset you can't go right now? Do you want your own chance to make some magic happen? Do you like art, comedy, and tomfoolish shenaniganery? Then have we got some good news for you! In an effort to help laid-off Disney cast members and similar park employees, at Thanks for Magic is hosting a 36-hour charity live stream. Set your calendars for noon Pacific Standard Time on Saturday, December 5th so we can all come together and say, thanks for the magic. If you want to help make this happen, follow at Thanks for Magic on Twitter for updates. Together we can make sure that those who helped us make magic get some magic in return.
And the commentary shall begin in 5, 4, 3, 2... Oh, I can't wait. So yeah, this is the first episode I introduced the legal stuff, enjoy the video part before legal stuff, enjoy the video. In now terms, I should probably just say that now. And this little joke where I say, Christmas talks Christmas, the only Christmas... I don't know where this joke came from. I think I was just being bored at the time. It just seemed funny. It did not seem funny later on.
Okay.
And this is where the cut came in later on. I decided to cut it because it just seemed kind of stupid to talk about it. Now, you guys know why. I mentioned it earlier. Yeah, I don't know why I was fighting with that damn hat. The year after, I actually did wore it the entire episode. And you couldn't even see the Mickey Mouse shirt the entire time. I don't know why I thought that way.
Where Charlie Brown gets tree shame.
Well, I mentioned Charlie Brown because I have Charlie Brown wrapping paper right next to me there.
Hatred towards Santa Claus.
And also, unfortunately, the tree shame this year goes to none other than the Rockefeller Center tree. Oh dear God, I don't mind being a little topical at this point. 2020.
We're all aware of the classics, you know, Pluto's Christmas tree.
Yeah, we all remember those classics, but I'm talking about the more modern ones because no one really talks about them. It's Bells and Chance Christmas. I couldn't remember.
Excuse me, can you tell me?
It always confused me.
But today I want to talk about the more...
Yeah, I talked about the more modern ones, obviously. I keep on saying that. I admit. I'm just kind of stupid here. You're mentioning the same thing a billion different times. But these are mainly some classics because they came out in 1999 and they were going on until 2016. Well, technically it was going on until 2005 and then 2016 kind of revived it for no reason. Wait, was it 2005? No, it was 2004. Yeah.
Leader of the club is made for you and me.
Leader of the club is made for you and me. MSCKYM Yeah, that time, 25 Days of Christmas, which is supposed to be on the Freeform channel, formerly ABC Family. And then all of a sudden, it just moved to all the Disney channels at that time. Mainly ABC, Disney Junior, Disney XD, Disney Channel. And speaking of Disney Junior, I can only find the Disney Junior ad for Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas because all the commercials, all the old trailers for it weren't pretty crappy quality. I like showing the high quality stuff, but it would be funnier if I throw in the VHS grainy version. But oh well.
One of them featuring Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
I could not resist a DuckTales joke. But yeah, this was basically just DuckTales meets Groundhog Day or Happy Death Day. You know, Groundhog Day. Because that one did not involve a weird time loop that involved death every 2 minutes. I mean, it had some, but not like Happy Death Day. Because the Bill Murray one is a classic. And we have much respect for Bill Murray in this house.
This is Disney. If they want to kill someone, they just have a big purple guy snap his fingers.
Too soon, even for 2018. It's still too soon for 2020. I apologize for that joke.
Superb Max, in my opinion, because
yeah, I miss the old school Goof Troop style Max compared to the Goofy movie Max we got stuck with.
Max, I still have a soft spot for that version of Goof Troop.
Nah.
But basically, for
I have not watched Goof Troop on Disney Plus yet. I just realized that. Weird.
Pig Leg Pete. Actually, in this case, it's Pete because he doesn't have a pig leg in this one.
Yeah.
He basically told Max
no peg leg.
If Santa Claus isn't real, then who is my real dad?
Xander, you know your real dad isn't. It's not Santa Claus.
And finally, one starring the Big Cheese himself, a.k.a. this guy.
Hey.
And his wife, girlfriend.
Yeah, who knows what the heck Minnie is now?
Connection at this point. Minnie Mouse was in a retelling of the Gift of Magi. And no.
Yeah, that Bart Simpson joke. That's a reference to a episode of The Simpsons. And here's me singing a weird collaboration version of the song because I was trying to avoid copyright, but not really avoiding copyright. Oh my god, I was avoiding copyright.
Yeah, for no reason, I'll just show this.
And memes! I thought it would been funnier to mention Sprite Cranberry, and then, of course, jump immediately into the Why Weren't You at Elf practice. I promised a friend I would do this, do that joke right there. And the Sprite Cranberry was because I just wanted to be part of the meme. Because, dear God, they kept on showing that damn Sprite Cranberry commercial all the time in 2018. Even though Sprite Cranberry isn't even that good.
What I talked about last episode, House of Mouse.
And yes, I could not find a trailer for it, so an actual clip from the show would actually work better. Dear God, the animation looks so beautiful. Disney Plus, please put it on. Please put it on. I miss it. Okay. Well, technically you can buy it on Google Play, Amazon, iTunes for $18. But as much as I'm desperate for seeing it, I'd rather wait out and see if it comes out on Disney Plus. Maybe it'll come out on Disney Plus in December. Yeah, we did not know how much Disney Plus cost in December 2018.
The good version of the Nutcracker.
Yep, I called that the good version of Nutcracker because Nutcracker in the Four Realms kind of sucked when it came out.
Take that, Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
Yeah, that film kind of flopped.
And at the end, there was a very sweet song, which I'll probably throw in later.
Yeah, I did throw it in later because, as it turns out, that song didn't get a official soundtrack release. It's not available on any digital stores. It's not available on Spotify. It's not available on Pandora. It's not available on iTunes. So it's available. So guess what? The copyright bots won't detect it as a copywritten song. And since then, it's became my Christmas song of choice. And yes, I had to mock the poor choice of naming, even though it's kind of hypocritical of me to talk about poor naming choices, because dear God, name my shows Xander Talks Disney.
I mean, first it involves Minnie and Belle.
Minnie and...
The first one involves Minnie and
Clarabelle.
Daisy.
Oh my God, I don't know why I decided to cut that out. I think it was too fast for me, I didn't know how to edit well that time. After that, I've been editing like crazy.
And one that's basically just used for just the song alone about Max trying to impress his girlfriend.
Yeah, we all have that one family member that tries to make us look cool but winds up embarrassing us. I'm not naming names. Literally, I'm not. I'm being honest here, but let's be honest. There's always going to be that one family member that's going to wind up embarrassing you when they're trying to make you look cool.
probably Batman. Another involved.
I don't know where the Batman joke came from.
Over Christmas, everything, all because he wanted a nice hot cup of cocoa.
Can someone understand that after hearing "All I Want for Christmas Is You" 10,000 times?
All the time.
That day.
All the time during this time of year, that is. And the last story.
Yeah, the last story.
Involving Pluto running away to the North Pole.
Because plot device.
Plot device.
And yeah, the thing I'm about to shake is actually a DVD player I got from my mom that Christmas. And yes, sorry for the slight spoiler, for a present she opened up 2 years ago. It didn't break, don't worry. It works.
And this is where I actually feel a little weird about it. I mean, I like it, but...
And here comes how bad the animation looks.
Look at this!
The animation, oh dear God. Oh my gosh, look how bad Mickey looks. Looks like he drank expired water or something. And yes, I admit, I kind of took that joke from Scott DeWaz.
That annoyed the crud out of me. Because last I checked, Mickey Mouse doesn't...
Yeah, it stands about hot dogs. I still like that joke. I still thought it was funny.
I actually have to give the preschool shows some credit. I mean, I'm sure I was hard on them in the past. But
yeah, I admit I was hard on them in the past, but the animation actually looks better compared to this movie. But I'm gonna say this right now. I don't mind Mickey's Twice Upon Christmas, but listen to me when I say this. It's more substance over style. Like, the story is okay. The voice acting is great, because honestly, it's the Wayne Allwine Mickey. And, of course, the Rusty Taylor Minnie Mouse. And they were literally married in real life. I'm not making that up. But I got one thing to say. It's like, I can't really think of a food dish. It looks disgusting, but actually tastes pretty good. That's the best way to describe it. Name a food dish that's like that. Looks disgusting, but tastes pretty good. I don't know, something at Carl's Jr., I guess.
I mean, sure, there were a couple of those preschool Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about those preschool episodes because do I look like someone who should be watching preschool shows?
I really didn't care for those since
I was 21 when this video came out, and I was way beyond all those stuff. And I'm 23 now, and I'm still beyond that stuff. And I'm gonna warn you guys. I'm gonna recommend you take out your headphones now if you're watching this because. Yeah, that loud bang scares me every time I try watching this with headphones. I actually had to take my earbud out before I had to do this. Normally I don't really watch these videos beforehand, before commentating, but I had to do this time for safety reasons, because I want to be a little more prepared this time. Thank goodness. Yeah, I did not know how to do it. It was not available on any streaming service at the time. Somebody did not upload to YouTube, so... But then again, how the hell can you upload a whole episode like that to YouTube?
3 or 4 minutes on Disney Channel. Well, they're always shoved in between shows. Well, this is basically.
Well, pretty much. Well, I'm pretty much over talking about this. I talked about this longer than I wanted to. That this episode has a lot of flaws and a lot of problems with this episode.
You know, in the past they always showed dolls.
I'm so tired of this right now. And we barely just talked about this part already. Don't ever record stuff late at night. In fact, don't ever record late at night in general. Because then you're just all... I'm kind of sleepy right now.
Gollum from the Lord of the Rings.
Gollum from Lord of the Rings. That's a pop culture reference that for some reason never dated itself.
Okay, look.
I think it's because Lord of the Rings is somewhat iconic, even though I never really cared for it. Because when I came out, I was way too young to even care about it.
Now, who knows what my future is going to be like?
I honestly can't really talk about that.
For all you know, this is not my permanent state.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck my ideas was for Xander Talks Disney at the time, but I kept with the DVD case that's literally right next to my TV and that chair, which I used for almost a year until I found a folding chair lying around in my house.
Even down in warmer climates...
Yeah, I never understood the fact that they said... when you fly down south, you can't celebrate Christmas because there's no snow. Snow is for decoration!
No, you don't. You really don't.
It's like fruitcake, which later on I could not think of anything outside of fruitcake for decorations. Now I can think of more. Christmas wreaths, mistletoe, the edible popcorn on the strings, even though it really isn't edible because it's stale. Well, it's somewhat edible if you try your hardest. I wouldn't recommend it. In fact, I never did that, by the way. We never did that stuff with popcorn. Yeah, at that time, I was home from Disney for about 2 months.
By the way.
Yeah, I put the entirety of the Disney trip on my Instagram.
Now you're saying for
It's still there.
Also, what gives? I mean, seriously. I mean, what? Does Scrooge still have a vengeance towards all day? All day, all because, you know, Christmas is a no-no?
Yeah, I never really understood that. Just because you're a bird, you can't celebrate Christmas?
Hell, you could be celebrating Christmas on the
What, are you afraid of becoming the turkey?
Or is it because we usually
Okay, you know, now that I think about it, I almost forgot to mention this in the original, earlier in the video. Apparently, in the first part of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, they show the ducks eating turkey.
Besides fruitcake, I admit.
Is that legally cannibalism?
Yeah, I admit. I like the
granted, it's cartoon, but still. Yeah, I like the new Mickey Mouse shorts, but they have a lot of problems that make me question it. One of them, one of them being this. The fact that they don't have Brett Iwan, who does Mickey and everything else, but for this one they have Chris Diamantopoulos. I can't really pronounce his name for the life of me. I'm sorry, I can't.
They have, hold on, I gotta read his name.
Yeah, here's me trying to butcher it.
Chris Diamantopoulos.
Can someone tell me how to pronounce that name in the comments? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Pronouncing is not my specialty.
As you can tell,
I have a hard time pronouncing it, as you can tell.
I'm also not good at speaking.
By the way, if you ever see these videos unedited, you'll be glad I added these. Which is why I say it right there. Perfect timing.
But this special was a new...
Oh, and this upcoming joke in a little bit, I mentioned where this joke with Minnie Mouse, where they show Minnie trying... they originally show Minnie trying out a bunch of different outfits, and then at the end they just show a long-sleeve shirt that she wears, apparently. Here it is, watch. This raises more questions than answers!
But this is just my
Oh my god, I question the Paul Ruda shorts. I love them, but they make me question everything imaginable. Oh, wow.
At least you got B for trying.
B for trying.
But tell me what you guys think.
Not B for Beyonce, B for trying.
Leave it in the comments below.
I don't know why I decided to do the Ray William Johnson below part.
Guys, make sure you smash
Gosh,
that
I'm
like button.
nostalgic
really
for Equals 3
appreciate it.
now.
Helps the channel out. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. So you be up.
Yeah, I don't know why I stammered with this.
As you can tell, I'm stammering while I'm talking.
I think it's because I recorded this late at night. Don't ever record late at night, guys. Like I said, for crying out loud, I pretty much almost fell asleep.
I made that in high school, and I'm too lazy to change it.
I almost thought changing it to Xander Mouse, but it turns out somebody already took it. And yes, this last bit right here is me screaming into the pillow because I was not looking forward to reviewing all of 2018. And I knew for a fact I was not looking forward to 2019 because I did a whole year of Xander Talks Disney at that point. And I'm glad I'm not doing it again for 2020 because that was perfectly timed. But I'm glad I'm not doing it again for 2020 because, dear God, I am not looking... I did not want to do it. This year was already stressful enough. I don't want to re-stress myself. And yes, this whole joke about me screaming to a pillow. I literally took a pillow from the pillowcase on my bed and took it out of the pillowcase and then immediately screamed into it. And yes, I did scream to it. I did not throw in a muffled scream sound effect. I actually did scream into it. I'm surprised that did not break my glasses. Although, weirdly enough, my glasses broke over a year and a half later. And this, like I said before, this song isn't available on iTunes or any streaming service, so yeah, I technically got away with it. I technically do highly recommend you guys use it in case you ever want to use it for your videos. It's a cute, good song. It's a cute one. Oop. Right, a chair nearby me almost... Nearby me almost fell. And yeah. Pretty much in this last little bit, I kind of made a staple for all the videos going on to this one.
Thanks for letting us share our Christmas.
Hi, Mickey. Why weren't you at elf practice? I don't know why I threw that back in. I just thought it was funny. And that was basically where I ended it there. Do I have any final thoughts? Well, it is my most viewed video, with the exception of the last commentary. But weirdly enough, You guys want to know something ironic? This is my least favorite episode of Xander Talks Disney. Pretty much every episode of Xander Talks Disney before I got into the Stan Lee video, which I'll probably going to talk about next commentary whenever I decide to do that. I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. This is my least favorite no matter how hard I try to slice it. I stammered a lot. It was probably my lowest point. At least I got my lowest point out in the beginning. I mean, for all we know, my lowest point hasn't even come yet. Knock on wood. Thankfully, I use my dresser as a standing desk. So yeah, it's pretty much about it for Xander Talksover, Xander Talks Disney. Thank you guys for listening and watching all over again. The original video link will be in the upper eye corner already. Ready by now. And before we go, one last thing. Thanks for the Magic is on December 5th. Follow them in the Twitter link below for @ThanksToMagic. You know what I'm trying to say here. I'm stammering. Oh god, it's almost midnight. I want to go to bed. So that's pretty much it. Follow me on Twitter @ZarenTheBoss. Follow me on Instagram @ZarenTheBoss. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to smash that like button. I think I already said that. You can tell how tired I am. Well, until next time, I'll see you real soon with the Christmas episode. And trust me, this year's Christmas episode is going to be a lot better than this. Arguably, the 2019 Christmas episode was a lot better than this, but you get what I'm trying to say here. It's nothing but from there. I'm sorry I wasted like 21 minutes of your time.